Someone said, the best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way. Looking back to every moment in this institution, you recall the diverse kind of individuals you've met, and the many colorful circumstances you went through. Along with these, are the wonder of discovery, the value of leadership and support, the stand for uniqueness, the expression of creativity, helping hand of teamwork, the friendly competitions, the refinement of skills, and the triumph of learning. The quality of education you acquired will help you achieve your full potential, fulfill your dreams, and contribute meaningfully to building our nation for a brighter future. All the lessons you've gained are yours to apply in this new and challenging world. Welcome to the 3rd Senior High School Commencement Exercises. The virtual ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, the processional. The principal, Dr. Nimrod F. Bantigue, together with his assistant principals and the administrative staff. The Senior High School Combined Faculty. The Humanities and Social Sciences Strand Faculty, headed by Ma'am Noreen S. Umali. The General Academic Strand Faculty, headed by Ma'am Regina B. Rosales. The Accountancy, Business and Management Strand Faculty, headed by Ma'am Lailani D. Año-Nuevo. The Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics Strand Faculty, headed by Ma'am Vanessa S. Camara. The Technical, Vocational, Livelihood Track Faculty, headed by Sir Joey Leonilo M. Bautista. Arts and Design track and Sports track faculties, headed by Ma'am Rodora B. Baruhabo and Ma'am Annalyn L. Lumanglas. Please rise for the Philippine National Anthem. To lead the opening prayer, we have Ace L. Abo with high honors from Humanities and Social Sciences strand.
High and Almighty God, we're so thankful that you gathered us here today in this platform and gave us the opportunity to celebrate our most awaited graduation ceremony. It has been 2 long years since we experienced sort of emotion because of certain subjects, activities, and projects. It was a roller coaster ride. We've been happy, sad, angry, and all that we can hold on to is you. It was 2 years of hard work and patience to step on the next stage of our lives. Let our experiences be our guide to face the reality that is waiting to be conquered. Now that the world is currently anxious, fearful, and uncertain, we pray all the graduates will be filled with your courage and strength, that they may be a light to their friends and family in this inconstant time. Help us to clear our minds in the midst of the surrounding panic. Teach us to be a faithful people in this time of global crisis. Give wisdom to those who are in the position to allocate the necessary resources for combating this pandemic. Help them to provide more tests, and to all the frontliners, guide them for their vocational call to service. Keep them safe and healthy. Provide them financially, especially if they fall ill and are unable to work. I know someday you will also put us in the front line to fight for whatever the circumstances it might be. And when the time comes, please be our guide to choose what is right, to look for the welfare of everybody, to firmly stand with the truth, and to not keep a blind eye to what's really happening in the society. Thank you for our guardians, classmates, teachers, and school administrators for supporting our decisions and guiding us towards the right path. Fill them with your spirit, bless them with your favor and peace. Grace be to them, grace be to us all. In Jesus' name, amen.
To deliver her welcome address, Jaira Marie V. Del Mundo, with highest honors from Accountancy, Business and Management strand.
A very good day to you all, and welcome to our virtual graduation ceremony. I hope you all are safe and healthy as we face this pandemic. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of the graduates of batch 2019 to 2020. Despite the circumstances, we stand here today ever so ready to face tomorrow. I know that this isn't the grandiose celebration that we have envisioned since the start of high school. But let us take this moment to rejoice in our triumph. When we were asked to deliver this address, Agnes and I have decided to not make this speech about ourselves and instead use this platform to forward our advocacies. I remember Malala Yousafzai, a Pakistani activist, once said that we remember the importance of our voice only when we are silenced. This is highly relevant to our country right now, as it is a time when the government is suppressing our press freedom and our individual right to dissent. With the recent passing of the anti-terror bill, each citizen becomes a target. Mere suspicion is what it takes for warrantless arrest and detention, which is both unconstitutional and inhumane. You may think that these issues do not directly affect you, and be grateful that they don't. But your countrymen are suffering, and they need you to stand up for them. Being neutral is not an option, as it only favors the oppressors. As the youth, we have the power to speak up and use our voices for good. Do not turn a blind eye on current events, especially now that our democracy is at stake. I am telling you this because this is what OMNHS has taught me. To stand for the truth, to serve our land, and to guard our country's liberty. Words that we've sung for almost 6 years. Let it not be an empty promise, but a call to action. Because this is what it truly means to be an Armenian. Once again, congratulations and serve the people.
For the presentation of candidates for graduation, Mr. Ronnie D. Karingan, Senior High School Assistant Principal for Academics.
Good day. I have the honor to present to you 920 candidates for graduation of Oriental Mindoro National High School for school year 2019-2020. In academic track, 34 boys and 127 girls in accountancy, business, and management. 61 boys and 66 girls in general academic strand. 68 boys and 70 girls in humanities and social science. 94 boys and 96 girls in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. In technology vocational livelihood, 57 girls and 131 in home economics, 59 boys and 26 girls in information and communication technology. In addition, 12 boys and 11 girls in arts and design, 6 boys and 4 girls in sports. They have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Program for his senior high school curriculum. May I request Madam Laida M. Lagar Mascareñas, our school's Division Superintendent Officer in charge, to confirm their graduation.
For the confirmation of the candidates for graduation, Ma'am Laida M. Lagar Mascareñas, Officer in charge, Office of the Schools Division Superintendent.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the officer in charge of the Office of the Schools Division Superintendent, by the Secretary of the Department of Education, Honorable Leonor Magtolis Briones, and having been presented and certified by your school principal that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for senior high school curriculum for the school year 2019-2020, I hereby confirm you senior high school graduates. Congratulations and God bless all of you.
To deliver her graduation speech, Agnes Isabel K. Gana, with highest honors from Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand.
Sulong edukalidad, pagtataguyod sa kinabukasan ng bayan. Being our academic year's theme is very timely. This is why I would like to take this opportunity to remind us that education is a universal human right, and that pushing for online classes only makes education a privilege. We would only be able to achieve edukalidad or quality education for all if we try to resolve the digital divide in our country. Otherwise, it's just a pedagogy of the privileged. Otherwise, we still have a long way to go. It is also important for us to realize that our problem with education is systemic, which means we are all victims of a demanding and an oppressive system. It asks too much time and effort from both our teachers and students but gives so little in return. This is why it is failing us. We do not need more of the imperial and colonial education. We do not need more of the education that dismisses science and reality. We do not need more of the education that doesn't translate its learning into terms that the masses can relate to. Our education's sole purpose shouldn't be to serve foreign interests. Our education's sole purpose shouldn't be to suit the demands to get a job overseas. What we need is a nationalist, scientific, and mass-oriented education. What we want is a system that allows the youth to realize socio-political consciousness and critical intervention. One that doesn't hide the world from the youth, and more importantly, doesn't hide the fact that the world should and can change. This is a system that creates citizens that aim to serve the people. This is how we achieve quality education that caters to the needs of everyone. I'm saying there is a reason to be alive. I'm saying that the future is waiting for us to celebrate it. I'm saying hinihintay na tayo ng bayan.
The senior high school graduates.
The graduates from UMS Socrates. The graduates from UMS Plato. The graduates from UMS Confucius. The graduates from ABM Executive. The graduates from ABM Entrepreneur. Graduates from ABM Manager. The graduates from Gas Argo. The graduates from Gas Krypton. The graduates from Gus Raider. The graduates from STEM Decor. The graduates from STEM Pearson. The graduates from STEM Marie Curie. The graduates from HE Sofitel. The graduates from HE White Drop. The graduates from HE Fairmont. The graduates from HE Manila Peninsula. The graduates from ICT Explorer. The graduates from ICT Safari. The graduates from Arts and Design. The graduates from Sports. And now, let's recognize the students with special awards. Ladies and gentlemen, the message of the Secretary of the Department of Education, Ma'am Leonor Magtolis Briones. To give her graduation message, Ma'am Laida M. Lagar Mascareñas, Officer in Charge, Office of the Schools Division Superintendent.
With pride and admiration, I would like to congratulate the batch 2020 graduates of Oriental Mindoro National High School. Today marks the culmination of the hard work and sacrifices you exerted in the years of your stay in your alma mater. It is also another milestone in your life as you successfully hurdled the challenges you encountered in your studies. Your actual graduation may have been impeded by the current pandemic. However, it did not stop you from celebrating this once-in-a-lifetime moment. It may be a lot different from the customary graduation ceremony you have experienced in your life, but it should constantly remind you of the uniqueness of this experience. From your batch will come new breed of professionals in the future who have been molded by the virtues of discipline, obedience, and understanding as values that emanated from your battle against COVID. As you leave the portals of your institution, carry with you the great life lessons which your teachers have untiringly instilled in your heart and mind. Continue honing your knowledge, talents, and skills as future professionals who are proud graduates of OMNHS. From this day forward, I am challenging you to continue your journey until you reach the pinnacle of success. Armenian graduates, yonder and make a difference. Once again, congratulations at mabuhay kayong lahat.
To lead the Pledge of Loyalty, Darlene I. Grafiel, with highest honors from Technical, Vocational, Livelihood track.
We, the members of Class 2020, do solemnly swear that we will try to make ourselves fit for any task beneficial to mankind, that we will strive to put into practice what we have learned in Oriental Mindoro National High School, that we will obey the law promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Philippine Republic, that we will hold sacred the name of our alma mater, as well as the dignity and honor our diplomas symbolize. So help us God.
The senior high school class of 2020 will now sing the alma mater song.
One and all OMNHS forever, loyal true sons and daughters together. For the truth and the right we stand. We will serve this our land. Be prepared, never fail in our duty. Now advance for the country's liberty. On the march we will always remember our OMNHS forever. One and all OMNHS forever. Loyal true sons and daughters together. For the truth and the right we stand. We will serve this our land. Be prepared, never fail in our duty. Now advance for the country's liberty. On the march we will always remember our OMNHS forever. On the march we will always remember our OMNHS forever.
Dumaan ang panahon at mga pagkakataon, ngunit di mo na malayang lumipas ang oras ng parang bula sa samahan na nabuo at kaibigang natamo. Dumating na ang araw na kung saan ang lungkot at saya ay naghalo. Huwag bitawan, huwag kalimutan, lumingon sa landas na pinagmulan. Hawakan mo ang kamay na gabay sa landas na tatahakin patungo sa mithiin. Huwag magpaalam, dahil dito ang wakas. Ito ang simula ng bagong kabanata, ating makikita ang pahinga kung saan tayo ang bida sa istoryang kahit daming alaala. Nadapa, nagtyaga, nagtapos at sa dulo aabutin ang pangarap ko. Taas noong naabot ang pangarap ko. Naging tihag ako ng pagdududa, nagpadala sa bulong-bulungan. Winiston ang sarili, ngunit di tumigil, nagsikap ng maigi. Huwag bitawan, huwag kalimutan, lumingon sa landas na pinagmulan. Hawakan mo ang kamay na gabay sa landas na tatahakin patungo sa mithiin. Huwag magpaalam, dahil dito ang wakas. Ito ang simula ng bagong kabanata, ating makikita ang pahinga kung saan tayo ang bida sa istoryang may daming alaala. Nadapa, nagtyaga, nagtapos at sa dulo aabutin ang pangarap ko. Walang iwanan, walang limutan, magkahiwalay man walang limutan. Alis ako, ngunit babalik ako sa lugar kung saan naranasan ko. Sumabay sa agos ng alon, umiyak dahil di makaahon. Di pagpapalit ang ligayang nakamit nang ikaw ay aking mapapiling. Huwag magpaalam, hindi to ang wakas. Ito ang simula ng bagong kabanata, bagong tatahakin na lahat. Huwag lang maghihiwalay, saglit na bibitaw sa iyong kamay. Lahat ng pagbabago ay hindi hadlang sa pag-abot ng pangarap ko. Tayo alis ng may ngiti hanggang sa magkita muli. Huwag magpaalam, ika'y kasama sa pag-abot ng pangarap ko.
That concludes the third Senior High School Commencement Exercises, the virtual ceremony. Maraming salamat po and mabuhay!